Hello, beautiful being. I'm Trini. Welcome to In Her Dreams and welcome to your reading. I'm so grateful that you're taking time to tune in to see what messages are flowing in from Spirit for you. I am recording this at the time of the full moon in Sagittarius, and this reading is imbued with those frequencies. So whenever you're watching this, you have access to the vibes that this transit brings of spiritual expansion, of the freedom to be who you are and to live your life in the way that is best for you. And you have the power to, like the Sagittarius archer, take aim at what truly matters, to focus on your true dreams, goals, and the things that you know are right for you. And so whatever has been separating you from the truth that is inside you and that you want to express and that you want to be freely, whatever has been separating you from that, you're separating yourself from that low vibe, from that distraction, from that entity that wants to take away your energy. Okay, so this is a really exciting time. It's about your freedom, and it's also about you seeing real growth in your manifestations, and you seeing things that you have been working on not only come into fruition but develop fully and mature. It's really exciting. Let's see what message is coming through from Divine. Thank you, Divine. What message do you have for this beautiful being? Okay, so the message is clear. You are a success. You have accomplished so much. And I feel like Divine is really telling you to take time to honor what you've done, and to honor your growth, and to just marvel at yourself. Like, you may have been told in childhood or somewhere in the past, along your past, that you shouldn't focus on celebrating yourself. And Divine is saying to let yourself honor what you've done. Okay? That's a really healthy thing for you to do at this time. To celebrate you. To celebrate yourself. Ashe. Alright, you're really understanding the things, the energies around you that have been so rigid and have tried to box you in, tried to cage you in. Okay? There are certain people and situations that you've had to really separate. I keep getting that energy of separate. There may have been a relationship separation here, or this could have been a situation where you separated yourself from a job, or you may have moved to another location in order to start fresh, to live in a more positive environment. Okay? There was so much deceit around you that you had to do this. Divine is confirming for you that you have made wise choices because you had a true, deep understanding of what was holding you back. You were able to see things. This lapis lazuli is standing out to me. It's covered in my ash for my incense, but your third eye, like, you see everything you need to see. And yeah, tell me more about this deceit, Divine. Okay, yeah, there was something that crumbled there was an unexpected turn of events. I feel like everything was okay and then it wasn't. That's how it felt. Like everything was okay and then it just wasn't. And this was related to this deceitful situation. This was something that it seemed to upset the harmony of something or the flow. This could have been the harmony or the flow of a relationship or of a work environment. For some of you, this is a person who created so much destruction and chaos within a work environment. And if this one person had not made the choices that they did, the whole environment would have been completely different. Okay, for some of you, this is a person that you've worked with. For some of you, it's a family member. And for some of you, it's a community member. Okay? What's coming through is that whoever this was that caused this storm, you may have met them through someone, or it's like there's another, I'm seeing like a web of relationships. So there were other energies involved. Okay? Yeah. So this situation has impacted your healing in a big way, but you've seen the shadow side of a lot of different people around you. Okay? There is someone who wants an apology. There's someone who wants an apology. Please clarify that, Divine. Okay, there's somebody who feels like, okay, they're in the middle of a karmic cycle and reaping the karma that they have accrued, okay, because of their actions. And there is a separation here. This apology feels like someone who really, it's like they want to come to you apologizing, but they really want an apology. Because with separation and longing, there's definitely separation here, and it's divine. Like, it needed to happen. But there's someone who sees you in your North Node doing exactly what you're supposed to do. You're aligned with your truth, with divine truth. But this person wants to deceive you and bring about some sort of temptation related to something in the past. They've been suffering. This person has been suffering, okay? It feels like that's a part of their karma though, so, you know. Okay, so the reason why they're coming in is because they're experiencing so many limitations. They're not able to achieve the goals that they have. They're in a major state of frustration, okay? I feel like you've already been through a tower. You've been through a very negative cycle, and now you've repaired yourself. You are healing every day. This is your commitment. This is your goal. But this person is finding themselves in a state where they're stuck. They've had an epiphany of some sort. They want to alchemize. And they want assistance in doing this. And they're saying that they're on a path of growth. What are the true intentions of this being, Divine? Okay, they're really focused on something. Alright, we've got Four of Swords, Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the the world. Well, whatever it is that they're feeling, they're going to have to keep it to themselves because this cycle is over. So Divine brought through what they're thinking, what they're feeling. Perhaps that's confirming something for you. Maybe that this person is presenting themselves in a way where they appear to want to grow, and that's great. But Divine is saying that your interaction with them is over. Okay? This person is in a very meditative state about you. Okay? You are heavy on their brain, heavy on their mind. You might be picking up on this. But Divine says that you're busy creating. You're busy creating. And this situation has, it's like, I see this also as this person, as the Knight of Wands. They're galloping away, like they gotta go. They gotta go. There is some sort of communication that they want to have with you, with the page there, Page of Pentacles. They want to manifest some sort of opportunity with you. I feel like this is what they always wanted but never could express respectfully. And so they caused trouble. You know, they brought suffering to themselves and to others. Okay, but for you, this is in the past. But this is the present that this person is now experiencing. And so it's like, with them presenting themselves as wanting to heal, wanting to grow, that's great and all, but we see still this deception card. So I feel like Divine is really bringing this through to remind you that you have no responsibility in this person's continued evolution. If they are on a path where they're evolving now, Divine is still saying it's done. The cycle between you and them is done. And so there is no responsibility that you have to ensure that they evolve. Okay? Also, because you do have psychic awareness, Divine really wants you to be clear on this message. Okay, yeah, because see, that's 2 times in 2 different decks. The deception card was there. Okay? So deception, deceit, temptation. Okay? To add insult to injury, adding temptation to the deception. Okay. And this person is rigid. So whatever you're picking up on, for some of you, you could have had a dream that this person had good intentions now, or that this person is on a path of healing. That is wonderful. But Divine is showing you that even still, they're not suggesting that you interact with this person or that you feel any sort of responsibility to take care of their evolution. They need to do that on their own at this time. Okay? Let me pull a couple cards from the Psychic Tarot. What messages do you have for this beautiful being, Divine? Ooh, okay. So this person could be presenting a mental conflict. If they are, yeah, because see, they had that 4 of Swords. I know that they're using a lot of mental energy on you. And so, you know, you're psychic. You can pick up on things. Divine is saying anything regarding this person, like Divine's got it now. Divine's got it now. And they're reassuring you of this because there was a lot of dark entanglement here. And so now that you are really achieving so much victory and success on your healing path, Divine does not want you to sort of buckle or get distracted by any mental conflict, okay? Because your mind is yours, and you do not have to think thoughts or pick up incessantly on messages that someone is sending you because they are obsessed. That's what you're picking up on, is that obsessive energy. But you know, that's the path of a being like you who is gifted and intuitive. It's about being aware of what's going on, but not being overwhelmed by it, okay? You feel energy, you sense things, and you are able to pick up on it, but you don't have to pick up or follow that intuition that you've picked up on. You don't have to follow that with, now I need to do something. Just allow that guidance that you have received, or that vision that you've had, or that dream that you had, just allow it to be with you, okay? And to ask Divine for an understanding of it, but release any responsibility or pressure that you immediately feel to do something about it. Because true messages from Divine do not bring about a sense of fear or like you're running out of time, okay? It is just a feeling that you get that is with you, and you know what to do now. But it's not drowning you in fear. That's not the vibe of spirit, okay? And this is talking to all different types of energies, angels, demons, okay, saints, whatever, okay? There is never supposed to be a feeling of fear if this is something that is truly meant for you, okay? So, keeping that in mind, with the things that you are picking up on about anyone who has been in your zone, Divine is saying that your responsibility to this person, or to navigate anything within a relationship or a connection of some sort, that's over. You're no longer responsible. You're no longer responsible. You're only responsible to focus on your victory and your success, and to continue to manifest that. Because with this full moon in the Sagittarius, we have a lot of powerful manifestations that are coming through, and it's so exciting. And Divine does not want you to miss out on what you should truly be focused on, okay? All right, Spirit. I'm gonna get a card from my African Gods deck. Okay, we got, well, waxing moon there. Yeah, I mean, it's nice and big now because it's full when I'm recording this. But this is about growing blessings, growing manifestations. Things in your life are expanding. And it's only the things that you have been divinely separated from that are moving in a different way, where they're getting smaller and farther away, because you're closer to yourself now. So those things that used to take you away from your own self-love, you can't do them anymore. You're not supposed to. You have no obligations to those situations anymore, okay? Ofun, Ashe Ofun. This is card 20. The future will never come while you're attached to the past. Divine is encouraging you to fall in love with this present moment, and to fall in love with beautiful visions of your future. Because it really is about seeing the past as a lesson, and as opportunities that were presented to you that you took advantage of and you learned from them. But the past is not supposed to be a prison sentence for the present, okay? It's not supposed to keep you bound and attached to what you've already learned from, you know? Ashe. Thank you, Divine. All right, so this is about embracing the present. I'm going to pull a Black Moon Lilith card. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for this beautiful being? Black Moon Lilith in Pisces. Honor your boundaries. Well, that's what we've been talking about. Oh, I like this card. That's very beautiful. Ashe. Alright, so let's see. This is card 12. You might be seeing 1s and 2s, or 21, or 12. Okay. Alright. Ooh. Alright, honor your boundaries. Thank you, Spirit. Escaping reality can bring pleasure, romance, and joy into your life. When this card appears, it's a reminder to come back down to earth. Illusion can be a powerful creative vehicle, but it can keep you stuck, especially if there are illusions related to the past, you know? Like any thought that makes you think that you should go back to what was, or that you made a mistake, okay? Anything that feels self-defeating, that's not from the divine. When your dreams are trapped in the spiritual realm of your mind, it can block them from manifesting as reality. This is also a time when you can let go of deflating patterns of self-sacrifice. No is powerful and will affirm your boundaries. You will lead a more aligned life naturally because you are choosing you. I choose me. That's a great blend. You can check it out. Black Moon Lilith in Pisces is the shadow of fantasy, escape, addiction, and seclusion. The zodiac sign Pisces is a water sign linked with the dynamic and vast ocean. Symbolized by the fish, this is the final sign of the zodiac, also associated with the biblical archetype of Jesus Christ. Pisces represents the unknown, spiritual realm, and sacrifice. When Black Moon Lilith is in Pisces, there is the desire to escape reality or have thin boundaries. Author, actor, and thought leader Russell Brand has this placement. He is open about his difficult past with substance and sexual addiction. One of his books, Recovery, is a manifestation of channeling his shadow into light and creativity to help the collective. Rebellious creativity or using art to change others spiritually can be an empowering and healing outlet for this placement. All right, so the shadow work, Pisces energy is linked to the ocean. Nature is powerful and a mystical tool for manifesting abundance. Take a quiet walk on the beach and envision a creative idea, or take a walk anywhere, okay? If you can be close to water, that would be so beautiful. But it could be a lake, a river, or an ocean. Just being by the ocean's forces will align you to its power. Ashe. And I love the ocean because that's Yemaya, the mother of all. And to get some of that energy going, that's definitely a wonderful reset. Thank you, Divine, for these messages that have come through. And I want to encourage you, beautiful being, to know that your path is divine, and that any temptation that you would have to allow someone else's shadow or something from your past to take you away from the beauty of your present and the beauty of your future, those ties have been broken. The ties to the past, ties to relationships with no boundaries, and you are moving in a vastly different space than you used to be. And it's different, but it's exactly where you're meant to be. And so there's no need to fear letting go of what doesn't serve you, because it's not meant to come along with you. And you are better off loving and nurturing your energy and the energy of the connections that you choose to nurture. Ashe. Alright, beautiful being, I hope you enjoyed this message. If you are watching this around the time of the full moon in Sagittarius, I wish you beautiful, lovely full moon vibes. And if not, I wish you love, blessings, and endless prosperity. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave me a nice comment. You can subscribe and also check out my magical creations that are linked below. I wish you peace, joy, and many blessings. Take care.